everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Hamefura. And last episode, I'd say the biggest thing was just the reveal that it seems as though Sophia is like the reincarnation of Katarina's friend from the other world, Sasaki Atsuko, I think she called her. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like she's fully awakened the same way Katarina is, but there seems to at least be some stuff kind of leaking through, kind of like a leaking bottle that's not quite opened yet kind of thing, because she's like having these dreams of things that she kind of sort of but not really remembers, and that line about not wanting to lose her again as she was about to fall to her death. So I wonder if we'll get a scene where she like fully awakens, similar to what happened with Katarina and the head injury, boom, you know, that whole thing. Maybe we'll get that if she's not fully awakened yet, which I don't think she is, unless she's really good at hiding it. But yeah, that was the biggest thing that I took away from that episode. You know, wondering where that's gonna go. But we also had the whole exam where we went through a dungeon to do dungeon things, and Katarina, she knows what she's doing, but nobody has faith in her. It's how it goes. And she got mushrooms, which she just kind of cut with a special magical stone that was far more important than the mushrooms she was using to cut it. So, or using it to cut the things. I don't know if that was a. I think I messed that sentence up, but let's move past it. And I think that's pretty much everything aside from some sudden magic from some shadowy figure down below that saved Katarina and Sophia. Not sure about that either, really. So, yeah, a lot of things happened last episode, you could say, which makes me curious what we're going to do with this episode. Because I still don't think we really elaborated on that special secret route that Sasaki was mentioning in that one episode a couple episodes ago. I don't think we have, at least. So yeah, I'm hoping we kind of shift focus back over to Amadia for a little bit, at least. Either that or elaborate more on Sophia. I'll take either one, really. So yeah, let's just get into it and see what we're gonna get. 3, 2, 1, play. I see. Already having a rough time doing her homework. Oh yeah, I think that was the thing she was supposed to do, right? Go farm. That's how we solve our problems. I love the transition. I am farming. I am a farm girl. It's my plan B if I flunk out of the academy. Possibly my plan A. Yes. Okay, so it wasn't really homework, it was just studying, it looks like. Fair enough. Yeah, you wouldn't get it. You didn't play the game. You are the game. But he likes seeing Katarina doing what Katarina does best. Maybe you aren't trying hard enough. But I think she'll try harder now. I hope so. Perfect timing. I think she's okay with this. I think she's up for it. Opening? Yeah, I think we're getting our opening. So yeah, so far neither Sophia or Maria stuff. But I'll take some Mary stuff. She has felt a bit neglected lately. Really should take breaks to breathe when you're eating. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And there's our pair of best friends that have reincarnated from a different world and are still friends. And then there's that. am back into it. I became engulfed by desire. Tell me more. We could get closer, you know, scoot over a bit. Oh. Maybe I could help. Maybe not. Of course, the president knows. He's probably smart. Makes so much sense. That's how he got his position. Maybe we will. Don't do it. Don't you be flying for her. She's already got plenty. Yeah, nobody goes to the library unless they have to. And then he shows up. Yeah, if you could get out of the way, that'd be great. I don't believe you. I think you just changed that plan because you heard what she said. Yeah, you could definitely hear it in her voice that she is not a big fan of that. And, of course, Keith isn't too far behind. It just keeps becoming more and more or less and less of a one-on-one. Literally everyone. I think you said the same thing in the inside. When does it become a party? Wow, this is a great library, though. Well, big old group study session now. Frickin' Katarina, we're trying to study here. You can't stuff your face 24/7. Wow, that face. That is a face of pure bliss. Why are the words shaking? I think you're the weird one for interpreting it that way. I think so. A little bit distracted by your odd movements. Ah, oh no. What's gonna happen? We're gonna get isekai a second time. This is how the shield hero had to happen to him. If this is light, then that's Maria's domain, right? Maybe she could do something? No, seriously, what's happening? Are we gonna be sucked into a fairy tale? Is that gonna be the episode? Okay, apparently they were left behind. That's unfortunate. There are other characters I would have preferred to be left behind than them. Maybe they could jump in real quick while it's still warm. Desire, the title of the episode. That's what it was talking about. We had to fulfill desire to escape. Do you have my attention? Well, let's not fulfill all the desires. Let's avoid that one, for sure. We just, like, tear that page in half real quick. Like, I have a pair of scissors if you need them. I'll show you how you interfere with this very easily. In fact, I could probably think of several ways. Fire, scissors, shredder. It is quite a jump, isn't it? Why did he have to be the one that ends up with Katarina? Where's everyone else? That's my first question. No. How about no? How about we just look for the others? Always a slow one. Yeah, I don't like this. Don't like this one bit. No. Keith, where are you? You're the one that does things about this. Where did you go? You need to be here. Yeah, I'll make you uncomfortable with a stab in the stomach. Jesus, dude. Nobody's impressed. I even got water I could splash you with if I need to. Which I think you need that right about now. She never changes, which is good. But seriously, close that book. Never open it again. Yeah, we need to find a way to get in there. Mary knows. We're pretty much on the same page here. Do we have to? Okay, is she gonna be like with everyone on different pages? Okay, because that makes sense. Because each of the desires would involve her, so... I'm still not sure how the logistics of how that works, though. Like, could multiple Katharinas exist simultaneously in the book? Or are none of them the real Katharina because it's just in their head? I don't know. I really don't know how this works, but I'm gonna let it go for now. And of course, we have sweets in this one, so that's an unfair advantage already. Just take that from him and then eat it. I was waiting for that. So, can we open the one where Sophia's in it, please? Yeah. I mean, it's not that hard to predict their desires, really. This could be that book. Of course, this school also has a 7 mystery thing. Because it's, you know, based off of a Otomege. We're gonna open it again? Can we try shaking the book really hard? Wow, she was way ahead of me. That was great. Like right after I said it too. So let's fulfill Sophia's desires. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. All kinds of things. But I'm okay with Sophia doing those things, so we need to turn to that page. Well, I want to see some of it. You already made me see the not so great stuff, so you owe it to me to show me a better page. Although it really is unfortunate that they couldn't be in the book. And there we go, finally the good page. It's a nice library. We could stay, I was about to say, we could stay here forever. Oh, that's quite bold. I approve. Come on, you're almost there. Oh, well, there you go. It's very mutual. Don't right off the bat start with an ultimatum. Yeah, that was the answer. I know, right? She used the legendary Kabedon. There's still less, you know. Oh, tuxedo mask? Hello. Okay, sure. I mean, I can accept this. You know, it's just a dance, it's not like marriage or whatever, like friggin' Gerald went for. I mean, the mask really shouldn't have hit his identity that well. I could tell who it was. We jump. We soar to the sky. Wow, it was super effective. Okay, hopefully we can stick that landing. Oh. Wow, okay, that was quite the jump. That man did not expect these sudden customers. Okay, apparently that was short-lived. Wow, I never knew he was so agile. Well, I don't want you to either, because she'll probably fall to her death. But that needs to stop, though. And there we go, right on cue. Let's burn it and only save the important pages. I really would love to have seen Maria in this book, though, like, for real. Because she's less shameless than the others, so... Oh, are we gonna... Okay, yeah, I guess we still need Alan's turn. Nope. Yeah, we don't need to watch this part. For sure, she has to go through all this. Wonder if we could stick some food in the book at least. Yeah, we need to switch to her desires. I mean, her biggest desire is just to not die, right? But what would her desire be? Hers is less obvious than the others. So now we're at her page. Who will be in her page? Her one true love, Maria's sweets. Yeah. Just poured the tea on the book. It's a travesty. Oh. Well, makes too much sense. I don't know why I'm even surprised. I mean, of course, her desire is just sweets. Just lots and lots of sweets. That house is not gonna stand by tomorrow. If you eat that whole house, you're not gonna be able to fit in that dress anymore. I think the house has had enough. I think he reached his limit. Oh, okay. Is it gonna Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. Oh god. I don't like this. Jesus Christ. That can't be healthy. If we can. At this rate, she's gonna burst out of the book, because it won't be able to contain her. Yeah, like that. There we go. Her desires were fulfilled, and we've now escaped. Well, did everyone have fun? I would have been okay with fulfilling Sophia's desire instead, though. Just putting that out there. Yeah, some real sweets. Just sticking in her mouth while she's on the floor and borderline unconscious. But that got her awake at least. Yeah, Maria and Mary need to have their turn. Let's go back in the book, just those three. Well, no kidding. Bakurina's the best, as always. Yes, all your filthy, worldly desires out in the open for everyone to see. So, Sophia, I want to see some real-life Kabadonin from you. Everyone just wants to go home now. Didn't even get to see his, really. Well, yeah, their shameful desire was now shown to the world. Oh, was his really that pure? I'm sure Mario's would have been pretty pure. Well, it was a bit much to handle. We cannot truly fulfill her desire. There's just too much desire in there. The book literally just could not handle Katarina. It's great. Well, she doesn't care. She has her sweets now, so... Yeah. I can't believe the episode is already over. We should have a little bit of left, though, actually. Yeah, there's definitely some after-credit stuff. But, it's not fair, though. The male-to-female ratio of people that went to the book was way off for my liking. My biggest complaint about it. Although we at least kind of skipped Alan's, which I guess helps a little bit. I think Sophia was literally the only girl in there, aside from, you know, Katarina herself. Maria and Mary were just straight up not allowed to participate. It was tragic. The many faces of Katarina. This is such a good ED, though. Like, seriously. It just blows my mind how good it is. Like, it could be an opening. It really could. Like, this CD is better than a lot of openings. Yeah, the male-female ratio was way off, because I think there was like 5 guys and just Sophia in that book, now that I think about it. I just want that face of Katarina to be my desktop wallpaper. I should probably do that. Because that's what I need to see first thing in the morning when I load up my computer, is her looking into the empty abyss of the sky like that. Like, kind of in my general direction. Are we gonna climb the tree? Because that's what she does. Okay, no, she just wants to stand up. Has she ever acted like a noble lady in her life? Well, he did it. Oh, now she climbed the tree, right? Yeah, a little bit delayed, but she did it eventually. This is what she does. She even did that in her original world. I beg to differ. Can he even climb? The view from down here is not bad either. Okay, he managed it. Okay, yeah, she's right. The view's not bad. View's pretty good. I would just be terrified of falling. Yeah. Where is this scene going? So I assume this is like his book stuff, or... Yes, I want to believe it was the book stuff. Yeah, like, as usual, we're on the same page. Yeah, let's go shake that tree. Let's go slam into it. Headbutt, you know, Pokemon attack style. And it ends there, really? You can't just end there. I need to see her knock the tree over, but okay. Okay. But yeah, that's definitely a bit of an odd, out-of-nowhere kind of scene there, because her and Alan really aren't that close comparatively to a lot of other characters, and suddenly we have this just very romantic scene between them. That is a bit odd. I'm not sure what to make of that, but anyway, that was the 8th episode of Hamefura. And this episode, it definitely was a bit of an odd episode, you know, because it was essentially just like a trapped in a storybook kind of episode. Right, so how we got there was initially Katarina was studying as best she could, which is not that great. So eventually she went down to the farm because that's what she does best, and eventually went from that to actually, you know, studying like I think we had a bit of a study session in the student council room, I believe is what we went to. You know, and there we had Mary and I think it was Mary and the student council president, right? Or yeah, Mary. I get names mixed up so much because there's Mary and Maria. Are very similar names. It throws me off so badly, but Mary. Yeah, Mary's. Especially because Maria is also someone she hangs out with in the student council room, which I assume that is, if the president's there. But anyway, we decided to go to like the East Library area place, and on the way there we ran into Georgie over here, and he's like, yeah, I was going there too, which is not at all true. He just said that because he knows she's going there and he wants to spend time with her. And then not too long after that, Keith came along as well, because it's what he does best. He prevents Georgie from getting too close to Katarina. It's what he does. It's why I appreciate his existence. He's a good guy. I like that. And we just pretty much ran into everyone we know on the way there, which was great. It just became a huge group study session. And from there, we just got sucked into the book. Because Katarina, you know, her desire was so strong, it, I guess, got the book's attention and just sucked everyone in there. Of course, her desires are for the sweets. So nobody could ever truly fulfill that desire, which was the big problem of the conflict of the episode. Although the real problem of the episode was the fact that Maria and Mary and Maria, neither of them got into the book. They just were outsiders of the entire plot, which is just tragic. It just really is my biggest complaint of the episode for sure. But yeah, everyone kind of got their turn to just show the world their ugly, worldly desire. And by world, I mean mostly, yeah, Mary and Maria got to see it. Yeah, why do the two people with similar names have to be like in the same scene together? That's horrible. Messed me up so badly. But I did like all the shots of Mary. Yeah, Mary just shutting the book. It's like, nope, we had enough of that one. And then all the threats of like burning it and stuff like that. That was great. Probably one of my favorite parts of the episode was just Mary's reactions to the things she was seeing in the book. Because, you know, she likes Katarina and has to sit here reading books of her like getting close to other people. That's gonna make you a little bit salty for sure. So yeah, just kept slamming the book and wanting to destroy it. That was one of my favorite parts of the episode for sure. And of course, just everyone's desires were directly related to Katarina because she's the goddess of the show, you know. So it's just how it goes. And yeah, they slowly kind of explain to us what exactly the deal is. The fact that it's a desire book, the seven mysteries of the show or the school, and stuff like that. And we finally got to Sophia's, which was a long time coming, because you know she's the only one I actually wanted to see of these interactions. So we just kind of went into her personal library, and yeah, we're getting pretty close here. And Katarina makes a comment about wanting to live there, and that's a bit of a trigger for Sophia to you know express her feelings on the matter. And yeah, it was right about here, I think. And then she did the kabedon. Like yeah, she says she's prepared, and then just boom, right across the face into the wall, both hands, mind you, making sure she can't go anywhere. Gets pretty close and it's like, yeah, you know, you could start living with me anytime. Like right now would be great. We'll just get your stuff delivered here. It'll be great. And she while looking up at her, blushing, she tries to say that she loves her. And of course, yeah, Katarina kind of interrupts her because she wants to be the one to say it first. And she does, you know, I love you too. Like, she didn't even have to say it, but she knows how she feels because they know each other. They're pretty close, you know, even from the previous world. That carries over, so... Then she, like, immediately follows up with that, you know, obnoxious girlfriend kind of line of, like, what do you love better, me or your actual favorite thing? But I don't think she actually gave an answer to this. She just had her tummy rumble, which essentially was an answer. And, yeah, just, she closed the book on that one as well. I don't know why. That was the best page by far. And we had one with, like, Nickel as well, which was just, you know, a lot of dancing and jumping around, you know. That was a fun one, I suppose. Just, as usual, the best part of any of these, aside from the Sophia one, is just slamming it shut. Always at the points of, nope, that's far enough, we can stop now. And we didn't even really see Alan's, which was, you know, disappointing. But apparently he got his scene with the tree later on, so I don't feel too bad for him. And then we finally got to Katarina's, because if we're going to fulfill anyone's desire in this book, it's going to be hers, you know, realistically speaking, because I'm pretty sure it was her desire that got it to suck them up to begin with, her strong desire for them sweets. I don't know why it didn't click with me for a while what her, like, strong desire would be. I just, not wanting to die is the first thing that came to mind, and it wasn't until they made it obvious that I was like, oh yeah, sweets, that would be it, wouldn't it? Don't know why I kind of lagged on that, but it happens with me, so I roll with it. And she just saw that giant house made of sweets, you know, very kind of Hansel and Gretel is what it's called, right? You know, that kind of thing. And she just went to town on that house. Just, it wasn't ready. It wasn't ready for Katarina. The book wasn't ready. And she just literally vacuuming the sweets into her mouth. And eventually the book was like, you know what? I had enough. I can't deal with this anymore. You can have these. You can have her back. You know, you deal with her. And then we're all on the floor. And we just give her a little bit of sweets, like real live sweets, and that gets her back up. So, yeah, really not much to say about the episode, really, overall. We didn't really expand any plot points, I don't think. Like, we didn't really get into any of the Sophia stuff. Sophia, you know, backstory stuff. We didn't go into who that shadowy figure that helped them with the wind magic was. We didn't really, yeah, we didn't really expand the plot much at all, really. Just purely kind of just surface level relationship stuff with her harem. And then, yeah, the final scene, really, I don't know what to make of that, really. Because, yeah, we had this full-on scene with Alan. You know, obviously a very romantic kind of scene. Which, you know, it's whatever, but I don't know, it just went further than I would have expected it to, considering Alan is not one of the closer ones to Katarina. Like, Georgie's actually straight up her fiance. I don't think we've had quite this level of a scene, like, since they've gotten older. So, I don't know, it just really surprised me. I was kind of waiting for the shoe to drop at some points, but nothing really happened with it. It was played pretty straight for the most part, at least until Mary showed up, who, of course, and that's kind of been her role in the episode of, like, what? No, we must stop other people's advances on Katarina. That's kind of been her role, really. So she jumps in there, and she even commented on it, too, about, you know, is this the desire world? But, you know, apparently not, so I don't know. Really not sure what to make of this, especially since they ended this, like, kind of partway through. So yeah, I don't really know what to make of that, so not much more I can really say on it. But I assume it will be stopped before it gets too far, because there's really no reason for this level of romantic development between these two characters at this time, so I don't know. We'll see what happens next episode, I guess. But overall, the episode was fine. Not one of the better ones, but it was fine. So that's really all I got to say about it. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.